Hey YouTube, what's chill? It's your old pal Fluff Shep coming at you here with um another video as I try to cross out this gosh darn ad. And we are going to be making a tier list video today. See if these maybe have a home on the channel in the future. This first tier list video is going to be an NFL uniform tier list video. I'm a football fan, so I'm interested in the aesthetics of these uniforms, and what people think about them. I have heard some opinions, but without further ado, well, actually, with further ado, because I have to explain this. S tier's amazing, A tier's still pretty good, B tier's average, C tier is pretty bad, and D tier is absolutely fluffing awful. So without further ado, now let's get this started. First, the San Francisco 49ers, with Richard Sherman pictured here in the uniform. I'm gonna give this B tier. Nothing to actually. I'll bump it up to A. I like the red and the gold. Pretty good. Kansas City football team. I don't say their name because I view their name as kind of culturally appropriating. I'm gonna put this in D tiers. Racist team, or they're using an arrowhead to associate Native Americans with violence, which I think is really bad. And I don't like their uniform either, mostly for that reason, but also it's just an awful uniform. Tennessee Titans. I liked their old uniforms. New uniforms, absolutely hideous. What is that font? Why is it so wonky? Make it simpler, please. Los Angeles Rams. Let's see. I'm gonna give this uniform I'm gonna give it a B. I think it's pretty good. Not my favorite, but nothing to hate. Dallas Cowboys, amazing uniform. Simple but beautiful. Just all around incredible uniform. Cleveland Browns. I actually kind of like this uniform. I'll give it high B tier. Miami Dolphins. This uniform is okay. I have to admit, yeah, the mint green, or yeah, that whatever, or light blue. No, I think that is mint green. Is very creative, and I love that color also. Chicago Bears, A tier, really nice uniform. Also just iconic. Seahawks uniform, C tier. Not a fan. Not excellent. Not, I don't know. I feel like the font's nice, but the colors are just a bit wonky in my book. New York. Let's see. This is one of the two New York teams. The one in green. I don't say their names because I don't know. I just don't like them that much. I'll put this in B tier. I like how it's just two colors instead of three. The only other uniform in the NFL like that is the Colts, which we'll get to in a moment. Another team I hate, though. Jacksonville Jaguars. This uniform's pretty nice, but generally their uniforms are awful, so I'm going to give them C tier. Minnesota Vikings. Again, possibly some cultural appropriation issues with the name Vikings, but yeah, maybe not really. The horns on the helmet aren't entirely accurate. Like, not all Viking helmets had those. As a matter of fact, I've seen a good number that don't. So, but the uniforms themselves I actually really like. But, historical inaccuracy bumps it down for me. B tier. New Orleans Saints. I love this uniform. S tier. Amazing. The black and gold is an iconic, amazing combination. Excellent. Steelers uniform. One of the worst in the league. Absolutely hideous. It looks like a Steelers fan he took a piece of coal in Western Pennsylvania, then barfed on it, ironed all that onto a shirt, and then said, "Hey, let's make this the Steelers uniform." And I think it is absolutely awful. Like, ugh, get it out of my sight. I can't stand the combination of black and yellow. I do like the side of their helmet that has no logo on it, and I do like the font of the numbers, but other than that, just hideous. Baltimore Ravens, A tier. I love the use of purple here. Very nice. The little, allusion to the Maryland flag on the shoulder pads I really like. Oakland Raiders, A tier. Amazing uniform. I wouldn't say it's quite S tier just because I just like those a bit better, but I think the silver and you know what? Fluff it. Yes, it's S tier. It's amazing. I love the silver and black. I love the grayscale in general, and I just love that Raiders uniform. Incredible. New York team, the one in blue. Again, not going to say its name because this one I really hate. And this is bias. I know, bias alert. I hate their uniforms. They beat my favorite team, the New England Patriots, twice in the Super Bowl. So yes, I have some bias, but yeah, you can chalk it up to bias if you want to. This is all my opinion. Washington football team, whose name I also don't say. They're racist. Cultural appropriation, just all kinds of racist uniform, hideous uniform anyway. Just I don't like it. Houston Texans. Say they've got a B tier uniform. Nothing to love, nothing to hate. My New England Patriots. This is extreme bias. I know, bias alert, but I'm putting us in S tier because one of the reasons I do like the Patriots is I love our team's uniforms. I just think they look incredible. The silver helmet with the red face mask, blue jersey, and white or gray pants, depending. Thought the Patriots actually had some really nice uniforms in the 90s that I may even prefer to these. The 80s uniforms, I actually prefer these two, though. That's a controversial opinion right there for you. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, really controversial. People are going to be all over me for this. B tier. Most people think these are absolutely execrable. I do not mind them one little bit. As a matter of fact, I think they're okay. They're not amazing. The font is a bit wonky for my taste, but certainly not awful in my book. Indianapolis Colts, one of the league's best uniforms. Amazing. Another controversial opinion, but it's so basic, just blue and white. I actually hate the Colts, but I love their uniforms. I think they look amazing. Basic but beautiful. Detroit Lions, A tier. I love the Honolulu blue is what the shade is called, and the silver. I just think it's a beautiful combination. I love both colors. When you put them together, excellent things come out of it. Denver Broncos, B tier. Nothing to love, nothing to hate. Cincinnati Bengals, A tier. I love the helmets. I love the black and orange Halloweeny look. Just, I also that those helmets are just so amazing. I love them. Arizona Cardinals, S tier. Incredible uniform, like the Colts, just red and white with a little yellow beak on the helmet. But other than that, very basic, very beautiful, amazing. Green Bay Packers. I like the shade of green, but the yellow kind of wrecks it. B tier. I actually love the shade of green there. The yellow just not good. Atlanta Falcons, B tier. Nothing to love, nothing to hate. San Diego Chargers, A tier. I love how creative they were with this. The powder blue is nice. I'm not quite as high on it as some people are, but yeah. Philadelphia football team, whose name I will also not say because I'm angry at them for beating my Patriots in the Super Bowl. I know, bias alert again. I hate these uniforms. The shade of green is nice, but the font is weird. The helmets are hideous, absolutely ugly. Buffalo Bills. I would put them in B tier because, I think there's nothing to love, nothing to hate, but at the same time, just for lack of originality, I'm putting them in the C tier. Carolina Panthers. This, to me, not C tier. I don't think it's C tier. I'd say it's a B tier uniform. It's decent. So this is my list of NFL uniforms. If you disagree with it, come at me in the comments section. There are few things I love more than a good argument, but this is my list. I know there's some controversial stuff in here, but you're free to have your opinions. I'm free to have mine. With that, this will be the Fluff Shep Network signing out and just kindly reminding you to pose and bond those haters. And, goodbye, everyone.